Sudha Murty, author and philanthropist, has been trending non-stop for the last 3 days on social media thanks to a comment she made in an interview, saying as a committed vegetarian, she's careful when she travels to carry her own spoons since she isn't sure if spoons in restaurants or outside have been used for non-vegetarian food. She said more things in that interview, but this one comment has triggered virtually the entire community of self-righteous, sanctimonious wokes, the term now used to describe pseudo-liberals who spend most of their time posturing but are in fact deeply illiberal towards anyone that doesn't fit their frame of acceptability. Well, this woke machine is also a hungry one and constantly needs to be fed in order to keep the wheels of pointless outrage spinning, the wings of frustrated needling flapping, and the bells of moral posturing ringing. So in that sense, Sudha Murty is the flavor of the season. This time, a merry band of journalists past their use-by date, academics with mysterious daytime jobs, and social media talking heads with echo chambers that run into tens of thousands of followers are all suddenly super triggered by her. With barely concealed bitterness and glee, they're on the rampage against Sudha Murty, labeling her a privileged casteist and mocking her family. This new viral meltdown over Sudha Murty comes in the wake of a wave of jokes over her simplicity. Now, many of those jokes were genuinely funny, and I myself think Sudha Murty's claim that she once informed an immigration officer that her destination address in London was 10 Downing Street was something that was asking for a meme fest. For a billionaire to constantly project an image of simplicity and humility is ripe for a joke and a jibe. But things have taken a more serious turn with this latest round of attacks, with Sudha Murty being branded as clueless, insensitive, casteist, and that her pretend simplicity is actually rooted in casteism and puritanism. The mindless social media mayhem will continue. Like I said, the woke machine has an unusually large appetite. But what is it about Sudha Murty that has woke pants on fire? What does it actually spring from? I think I've cracked the recipe, viewer. There's definitely a couple of teaspoons of that famous middle-class impulse to resent the wealthy. There's a dash of irritation for anyone looking to play down their privilege. There are several tablespoons of anger over Sudha Murty saying she doesn't worry about communal politics when asked about it during the recent Karnataka elections, when in fact it's pretty clear she likely fobbed off the question, saying she wasn't politically savvy rather than callously saying it doesn't affect her. Of course, there's a few kilograms of rage over Sudha Murty's religiosity, her contact with godmen, touching the feet of an RSS figure, which she later clarified was merely respect for the elderly and not any ideological gesture. And finally, as a garnish, there's a generous measure of serious caste anger against celebrities who don't hide their identity markers, and vegetarianism is one of them. Mix all these ingredients together, sprinkle it with Sudha Murty's own public relation team's tireless efforts to keep their client in the headlines, and then you have this delicious bowl of woke soup. Enjoy.